welcome to my channel. My name is Mia, and in today's video we're going to talk about how my hair business failed. So let's just get started. So I had thoughts of starting a hair business in 2017, a hair extension company. Like, I was going to go full out. I was going to do extensions, wigs. I was going to add products like lashes, edge control. Like, I was just going to do the whole thing. So that was in 2017. So it was still a thought in 2017. Like, I was just continuing to just think about it, like, because I love hair extensions. Like, I love weave, I love wigs, all of that. And so I was still just like, how can I start a hair extension business? So that's when I really started like researching. You know, I had came up with the name. It was Lucky Lux Hair Extensions, Lucky Lux Extensions. I think that was the name in 2017, Lucky Lux Extensions. And so I was just researching, you know, everything that I needed to know about having a hair business, like starting a hair company. And yeah, so that was in 2017. So fast forward to 2018. Like, it was a thought in 2017. I was doing like a little bit of research, like starting the process a little bit, but it really was just still a thought. You know, I had talked to my parents, I had talked to my family, my friends, you know, just kind of to get their opinion and their thoughts and see what, you know, what they thought about it. And so fast forward to 2018, I'm really like, man, like, I want to work for myself. I don't want to work for anybody else. Like, I really want to start a hair extension business. So 2018, you know, I was still thinking about it. I was still kind of like planning a little bit and still just like, I'm a teacher, so when I was out for summer break in May, that's when I really like started to do more of the planning process, like researching like everything that I needed to know about owning a hair extension company, like about branding, about hair vendors and everything like that. But I didn't have the funds to start the hair business. You know, I'm a teacher, so teachers really don't make a lot of money. I was making enough money to basically take care of myself, take care of my family, you know, buy things that I wanted, and I really wasn't good with saving, you know, but that's another story. So I was just thinking, like, how can I fund this business? So, like, summertime, I'm still thinking about it. Then, you know, school started back in August. So I really had to shift my attention from the hair business in summer and being on vacation and everything like that, and to how can to going back to work. To going back to work. So I had to shift from like summer, doing what I want to do, thinking about the business and everything, to teacher. Like, I had to put my teacher hat back on. And so that's what I did. So August, September, you know, I'm still just like teaching, thinking about teaching. Like, I'm doing my job. I'm writing lesson plans. I'm grading papers. I'm calling parents. I'm parent-teacher conferences. Like, going to work early, you know, leaving late, those types of things. So I really didn't have the time to focus on a hair business, to start a hair business. And when I wasn't, you know, doing my job and teaching, which teaching requires a lot of work after school and after hours, I also have a 3-year-old son. You know, he was 2 at the time, but he's 3 now. That's him back there. And he requires a lot. So between teaching and being a mom, I didn't have time for the hair business. But then at the same time, you know, I really was getting fed up with teaching. Like, my kids were out of control. On top of everything else teachers have to deal with, on top of dealing with parents and attitudes and things like that. And so I'm like thinking, I'm not going back to work in January. Like, I'm going to start my hair business full time. I want to work for myself. I don't like teaching anymore, and I need a break, and I need some time to work on my dreams and what I wanted to do. Like, keep in mind, have been thinking about this hair business since 2017, and it is now 2018, almost 2019. So that's what I did. I resigned from my job, told my principal that I wasn't coming back after Christmas break in January, and I withdrew all of the money out of my 401k. Like, every single dime, I withdrew it. I took it out. And I'm like, this is how I'm going to fund my business, you know? And so that's what I did. So after I got the money out of my 401k, you know, I really like hit it hard. Like, I started researching vendors, you know, like that was the first thing that I did, was researching vendors, trying to find my perfect vendor. I had tried about 5 or 6 different hair vendors, and that still wasn't enough. But I tried about 5 or 6 different hair vendors, and I finally came across one that I liked, one that I would use as my hair vendor. And so then I started hearing about raw hair, people talking about raw hair. So then I started to do research about like raw hair, and so I fell in love with like raw hair. Like I'm like, I want to sell raw hair. It's gonna last longer, it looks better, it's easier to take care of, things like that. And so I was like, I'm gonna sell raw hair. But then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, is Memphis, where I live, a good market for raw hair? It is going to be expensive to sell raw hair. So once I found the vendor, I was like, okay, this vendor offers raw hair and offers like regular hair. And so I found a vendor, but that took a lot of money. I bought a lot of supplies that I needed for the job, and I'm looking down in my notes because I wrote down some things. Yeah, so I tested out all these different vendors. I had to buy the hair to test out myself, so it wasn't cheap. And I'm testing out like 6 or 7 different vendors, and I'm having to buy the hair to sample, to wear in my head, to wash, to dye, to curl, to like really test it out to make this the product for my company. I bought all of the supplies I needed for the company, like different things, like my computer, bought a label maker, like all of these different materials and supplies. I brought stuff to take pictures. I bought like a backdrop. I bought like different things I needed for the company. Now keep in mind, I had quit my job, so I really had no money coming in. And at the same time, I still had bills to pay. Like my boyfriend, he was taking care of the majority of everything. But it's one thing he said, he was not paying my car note and my car insurance. So I was paying my car note and my car insurance and my phone bill, And I still had to live. Like we still had to have groceries. We still had to have I still had to put gas in my car. I still had this baby that I have to take care of, clothes, diapers, wipes, different things I still had to buy. And I still had no income coming in. So the money that I got out of my 401k was funding my business and my life. And so I had spent a lot of the money, just on the startup business license. That was like $500, just things like that. The money was like dwindling fast, y'all. Fast. The money was going so fast. And so I just we also had a trip planned to Puerto Rico. Like different things was happening, different things took place, and I still had to live my life. I had a good vision, like a good plan, but the failure was in the execution. So once the money started drying up, I was like, okay, I need to start making sales. So I didn't have money to keep the product in-house. Like I didn't have money to like just buy up a bunch of hair and keep it in-house. So what I would do is, once somebody placed the order with me, I would place the order with my vendor. Then I would get the hair shipped to me and then ship it to my customer. And so that takes days itself, so I didn't have money to keep the hair in-house. So that's what I would do. I would order, of course, the customer would order from me, and I would order from the vendor and wait till the hair get to me. And so I created Instagram. My stepdad, he brought my business cards. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, he brought my business cards for me. Different things in place. So I started like posting on Instagram. That was the big thing. Like I was going to use Instagram to make sales because I also didn't have money for a website. Like I had reached out to people to create my website, but at the same time I was doing all these other things and the money was just dwindling. Like it was just dwindling. So I said, okay, I'll just sell from Instagram for right now. I'll just use Instagram and just promote my products. And so that's what I did. I got my hair done. And I just started I was my own model, because I couldn't pay for models. And so I was my own model. I would just take different pictures, take pictures of the hair, take pictures of just everything and just post on Instagram and just use Instagram to make my sales. And Facebook too. I made a Facebook page. Like, basically use social media to my advantage. I had seen a lot of people doing this, and so I just tried to use social media to my advantage to help me sell my hair, to start my hair extension company. And it just did not work. Like, I was trying to be patient, but at the same time, like, I really was not patient. And I think that's where a lot of the problem came in, is just that I was not patient. I made my first sale, you know, and that was really, really exciting. And it was a customer in New York. So I was also having to ship to New York, you know. So I made my first sale and I just could not believe it. And so I used that money to buy more product. And I had about a couple of bundles on hand. Yeah, I just had a couple of bundles on hand. And then I also had a problem with a vendor that I thought I loved and that I thought I found, and I had spent $1,200 buying hair to have at home, to in-house, and the hair was not what I ordered. So after spending $1,200 with the vendor that I'm thinking that I found, and, you know, everything, I had to give them their hair back, and they gave me my money back. And I was just so discouraged. Like, after all these things was happening, I was just so discouraged. I wasn't patient. Like, I had this vision, I had planned it, everything. I didn't have faith in myself. I didn't have faith in my business. And that's really why my hair business failed. So whatever you're doing in life, whether it's starting a business, whether it's going back to school, I'm just saying, my advice is to just stick with it and be patient. Have faith in yourself, have faith in your business, or whatever it is you're trying to do, and just stick with it. Nothing comes easy and nothing comes overnight. And I think that was what my biggest issue was, is I didn't find success, you know, just like that. I thought it was going to come easy, and it really didn't, you know. I thought it was going to come easy because it was something that I really wanted to do. It was something that I was passionate about. And now that I'm thinking back, like, was I really passionate about it, or did I just like hair? Or did I just like to wear hair extensions? Did I just like the look of having hair extensions? So, like, whatever it is, make sure that it is something that you really want to do, and it is something that you are very passionate about. Take the time to really think if it's something that you really want to do, and never put all of your eggs in one basket. If I could go back, I would continue to work in my job and make time to focus on my business. I would have never quit my job, you know, if I could go back and do it again. And I would also just be patient. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, it is not gonna come overnight. And now that I'm starting with YouTube, you know, I'm really taking my own advice. Like, I know I need to be patient. I know it's not gonna come overnight. And so just try. If it's something that you really want to do, just try and focus on it, but just make sure it's something that you really want to do, because hair for me was just like, I like wearing the hair. I don't think I necessarily liked selling hair. You know, all of the things that it takes to run a business, I don't think I like those types of things. And so I still like sell hair a little, and I link like the Instagram and everything now. It's World Class Textures. I still sell the hair. Like, if someone inquires about it, I will like talk to them about my product and everything like that. Like, and I'm so thankful to my boyfriend. Like, he even invested money in my business because he believed in me. And I hate that it was something that I really wasn't passionate about, basically. I hate that it was something that I really wasn't too focused to do. And yeah, so my hair business, it did fail in 2019. But I'm okay. You know, I'm okay with that, because it's not something that I really wanted to do. And so, yeah, like I said, just continue to try. If it's something that you want to do, be patient, have faith in yourself, have faith in your abilities, and have faith in your business or whatever it is you're trying to do. Just remember that it doesn't come easy. It doesn't happen overnight. Everything takes time, and to just be patient. And now, like I said, I'll link my Instagrams and everything down below. With the hair business. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me about the hair business and everything. And I can only tell you what I know and what not to do, because like I said, I did it and it failed, and I'm okay with that, you know. At least I tried and it didn't work out. I didn't take a big loss, but I still took a loss. And now that I'm back working, you know, I'm trying to build my savings and everything back up, and it'll be okay. I will be okay. I think that trying, at least I tried, and now that I'm trying something else, like now that I'm trying YouTube, I'm not gonna quit my job. I'm gonna continue to work my job, and just until I can do something else, you know. And I like teaching, you know. It's fun, it pays the bills. So that's what I'm doing for right now. Like I said, if you have any questions or want to ask me anything, feel free to comment down below, or DM me and I will get back to you. I don't mind sharing everything that I found. Like, I still have a whole notebook dedicated to my hair business, and I have all this information in there, and it's just sitting in the top of my closet. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. And just leave a comment down below about what it is you want to do, what it is that you're passionate about. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video on Monday.